Welcome to Paranormal News. I'm Zach Babbitt. Today we will take you to two famous haunted hotels and explain why haunted houses are often Victorians. First off, a true haunted story that begins with a woman and an axe. Let's go to Massachusetts to learn about the legend of Lizzie Borden.
This is Lizzie Borden, a heavy metal band from the 80s. But that is not the Lizzie Borden we are talking about. This is Lizzie Andrew Borden, and these are photos of Lizzie Borden's dead stepmother and father, whom she killed with an axe. Those gruesome murders took place inside this very house, within this very bedroom on August 4th, 1892, which has now been converted into a bed and breakfast in Fall River, Massachusetts. The famous house has been featured on various television shows such as Ghost Hunters. It also has been turned into a low-budget slasher film, turned into a miniseries on Lifetime, and has even been transformed into a children's rhyme. After months of trial, Lizzie Andrew Borden was acquitted for possibly being insane or killing people under the wrong state of mind.
What's scarier than a haunted hotel movie? A haunted hotel movie that's based on a true story. Here are two that will scare your socks off.
Nothing would make me
The movie 1408 by Michael Hofstrom is based on a Stephen King short story of the same name. 1408 is about a horror author and his horrific stay in a haunted hotel room. While both King's short story and the movie are fictional, their inspiration is from a real-life story. King found inspiration from a parapsychologist, Christopher Chacon, and his stay in room 3502 at the Hotel Del Coronado in San Diego. The same room a Secret Service agent couldn't make it through the night in, and where a maid went missing to never be seen again. Like the hotel in the movie, Hotel Del Coronado has seen its share of tragedy. In 1904, actress Isadora Rush drowned on the beach. Tragedy struck again in 1892. A woman named Kate Morgan was found dead on the back steps leading into the hotel. Coroner's report declared her death a suicide. It's believed that Morgan is one of the main spirits seen around the hotel. Chacon and his team recorded numerous anomalies. Stories included flickering lights and toilets flushing by themselves. Room 3502 at the Hotel Del Coronado is a place for only the brave and foolish. Another haunted hotel movie based on a true story is The Innkeepers by Ty West. The movie is both based and shot at the Yankee Peddler Inn in Connecticut. West and his team were shooting for a previous film, and the movie crew was staying at the Yankee Peddler Inn. The crew claimed to experience lots of paranormal activity. These experiences inspired West to create The Innkeepers. The hotel has its own stories, too, with most coming from room 353, the same place that the original owner Alice Connolly died, which makes this hotel a hotspot for activity. Do you know why there are so many horror movies set in Victorian houses? Well, we have the answers. Victorian houses are often the setting for stories and films about ghosts. There is a good reason for that. According to Jason Colavito, who is an author and editor for science and horror fiction on his blog, these buildings, which were built in mid to late 1800s during Queen Victoria's reign, fell out of favor in the 1900s. They are often abandoned, falling into disrepair, or were homes to people who died in them. Victorian common rooms were intimate spaces, but oftentimes dark because they would be covered with heavy velvet curtains to prevent any heat from escaping through the large windows. These spooky old homes entered the public imagination with Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, one of the most successful horror movies of all time. It established a cliche for houses of horror. There are also many famous haunted Victorian houses in the U.S., such as the Winchester Mystery House in San Jose, California. The Winchester property and mansion have been claimed to be haunted by ghosts killed by the Winchester rifles. And the Myrtles Plantation in St. Francisville is one of the creepiest places in the South. It is called one of the most haunted houses in America. There's supposedly a resident ghost known as Chloe, the slave girl first seen in a photo taken in 1992. Besides, it is an almost universal fear to be trapped in a dark, cramped space, so Victorian rooms can easily be used to create a sense of unease, especially if they have the ability to send chills down a person's spine. Our last hotel of this episode is the Carson Hotel. It was originally built in 1858 in Kewanee, Wisconsin. It thrived during this time and was a big attraction until 1912, when a fire started in the kitchen and burned the hotel down in 4 hours. No deaths were reported. Later that year, the hotel was rebuilt and has been kept in good shape throughout the years by owners that really love it. Because this hotel is so old, there have been reports of ghosts and noises in the hotel. This news caught the attention of a group of paranormal investigators. This is what they found. Thanks for joining us. You're watching Paranormal News. Remember to check out our other episodes. I'm Zach Babbitt. I'll catch you guys next time.